Screen or no? Okay, there we go. So when I film, I break it down on notes. I really just do it in my notes and I start planning out what I want to say. And you want to get it as short as possible. That's the first thing. And I break it down one sentence at a time and have it separate. Now I put my laptop behind the camera and I throw the sentences on there, but it's like enough where I can memorize it just with a glance. Or if I just try to say it a couple times, I've got it memorized. An iPhone, this isn't the newest model, it's the one before the newest one. It works fine. 4K and then face the camera towards yourself. People are gonna say the camera's not good enough. That was the forward facing camera. It's totally good enough. Face it towards yourself, get a good view, and just watch your body language. Practice how you're saying it. I like you say it and you watch yourself say it. If I can't see myself doing it, it comes out 10 times worse. Really. If I can see myself doing it, I could record a video right now in front of you guys with no problem if I did it just this way. And so it takes all the pressure off. When you're trying to struggle to remember it, it really throws you off. And if you can't see yourself, it makes it even harder. So I break it down on just a notes. I push it back and then get the camera going. Vertical format in most cases, and then start filming one sentence at a time, two sentences. As soon as you like your take, you can go back and rewind and watch it, put a heart on it, and then do the next line, favorite it. And then at the end, I go back. And if you guys are going to ask my team to process an ad for you, this is exactly how you do it. So you just take a Google Drive, you add the ones you hearted into the Google Drive, and then you number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in order. And what I tell my team is, they know the different assets we have. And so I'm always mentioning the assets we have. I'm like, guys, if there is an opportunity for us to have a screen recording where I'm showing that asset, make an animation of it. So there's two different types of, well, more than two, but in general, I kind of know which things I like in my videos. Sometimes I used to do head tracking, which where the camera shifts to your head. I don't really do that too much anymore. And I don't really like B-roll too much anymore. B-roll is where like some generic footage comes over. And it could be that the whole screen changes and shows the ADA compliance thing scrolling up and down. So when that filled the whole screen, that was B-roll. When I had it smaller on the screen, that's an animation. When it's like happening on top of the screen instead of replacing the whole view of me. And so animations are going to look the highest quality, and then just transitions between the little sections of my video, and it comes out pretty smooth. What do you guys all think of the video in general? Did you like it? Do you like it? Do you like the way I'm positioning it better than the last ad?
Yeah, I liked that. I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
Good.
it was
You
awesome.
guys can copy that same exact script and film it and send it to my team, and we can put the same animations over top of it for you. And this could be you telling small businesses in your area how they can get the tax credit for this type of work, right? You can share this to your friends via text, or but if you're sharing it via text, I would just send them the PDF. But if you want to run ads, like it's not white label, but take my ideas, that's totally fine, and run it to your agency, or if you just want to run them into mine for an affiliate commission, that's fine. But if you want to run it, if you don't want to do paid ads for affiliate commission, I would suggest you wait and let me see exactly what my ROI is going to be. Because like I said, last month I did not get the ROI I expected with high ticket. I'll get the ROI eventually with the trials. I got like 30 I got over $3,000 in high level revenue last month. Wait, yeah. So I added a little over 1,500 to my recurring, and over time that'll last a year. That'll turn into 15,000. But I'm not making my money back right away, that's for sure. Right. And so I need to make my money back right away and have the 15,000. And that's the goal. Um, Anybody have any questions on like video editing? Anybody planning on using that script and filming their own ad and having us run it for you? Anything?
I just have a real question. Do you use a ring light to make sure that you get the full light, or you just go, you have a lot of windows at your place? Okay.
Yeah. So guys, as you know, like I don't have a car. I don't, I'm very, very, the only thing that was kind of a luxury is the chef, and I'm not even doing that anymore because the ads are messed up last month. I'm tightening all the way down. But the thing that I do expend on is having a good view for filming, because if I have to go and set somewhere up to film, it's so disruptive to my day. It's like I don't get near as much done. If I know that I have a great view and I can go and sit down and because I already know this stuff in my head, I just need a place where I can sit down and do it. A good view is one of the things that would be the last thing that I would give up because I know how much easier it makes it for me to make good content. So I just pick a view with good. I know what time the sun's gonna look good, and I just sit and I know what time of day that it's not gonna be in my face, and that's when I do it. I do have a ring light. I use one of those little $30 ring light stands to hold my phone when I'm filming. But I don't usually have the light on, and I have so much light in here, I don't think you'd be able to tell. Uh, and at night, the light reflects off the windows so that you can't really see out of them. It just doesn't look good. And so I just would do it in the day. So I've got my little window. Usually it's between like 11:30 a.m. and 4 where I've got really good light to film. But don't let there be any excuse. I'd say one of the most important things, guys, is like don't because I was doing it only in the daytime when I was doing my tutorial videos, and like you guys know, I've got over a week worth of daily long form being processed. I was waiting and trying to get the right time, and sometimes you get messed up. And eventually, I'm like, bro, more content is better. Don't worry about it. Just film it. That's the main thing. Just get it done, and my team can hopefully make it easier for you guys to do a little editing. When you don't have to worry about the editing, and all you have to do is sit there and film. Guys, just the more content you do, the more you're going to win. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. The light is much is just volume is the most important thing for sure. If you're running a paid ad though, make sure that thing looks great. I'll say that. Those are you're going to be real careful with them things.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, do you have a link for the video?
Yeah, yeah, I can just send you. Let me see right here. Maybe I should drop it in a drive for you guys. And when I posted it on my ad, by the way, guys, I cut off the beginning and straight to I went straight to the part where like right when I'm saying if you have an agency or a VA, I like so you see high level for like less than a split second, and then it cuts to if you're using an agency or a VA because you don't want any dead time. You need them hearing that information as quick as possible, and some people are going to scroll before they even hear the word high level. And so I'm trying to get the word high level in there as quick as possible, which is why I did have them put the word in the beginning. So someone sees it as soon as they scroll. Hopefully that hangs them long enough for them to hear the agency or VA discount part. That's it. Your first 3 seconds is critical. And so don't fill it with blank space. Let me drop this in drive for you guys.
Hey, Rob, I have a question
Mm-hmm.
on the ringless voicemail. Have you had any success with that by dropping that in and getting somebody to
Mm-hmm.
respond back to you?
Mm-hmm. So every day after these masterminds, what I do is oh, what I do is I send a ringless voicemail and let me go back to where I can see you guys. I send a ringless voicemail that says, "Hey, I'm not sure if I got to connect with you on the mastermind. I was hoping, in case I didn't speak with you, I'm going to open up this 1v1 calendar, but please only book for it if you're sure that you want to either do a trial or go done for you." I also put the masterclass link in there, so I'm explaining the text. If it's, I've never done this without being opt-in because what I've heard is that ringless voicemail carries some of the biggest penalties if you do it without opt-in. Um, but and technically, even if they are opt-in, you're supposed to say it in your opt-in checkbox. But I think if they opted in, there's probably not too much risk there. So I do ringless voicemail, text, email, a minute apart each, and then I immediately the first day I did it, I had somebody call and say, "Oh, I got your voicemail," and they booked a one v one, and they come, and then I just am signing them up on these trials for the post meeting. So, and I don't just send that to people that showed up in the mastermind. I send that to everybody that clicked the booking link. So even if they clicked it and didn't come, I'm going to send them a thing after that says, "Hey, I saw you booked. I know we didn't connect." I make it sound really personal. I do the same thing for the certification portal. I set that up yesterday. So when I reached out to Jeff and some of the others originally, I didn't. I still am so curious if this is John here. John, the one that I from the certification portal on here. I bet you it is. I guess he's just busy. But let me see if I missed anything in the chat. Mm-mm. Um, so shoot, yeah. So there's a ringless voicemail, and I say, hey, I am just checking the certification portal. I don't know if someone helped you or not yet, but I'm the guest speaker on High Levels Masterclass. I just sent you a link where you can get 50% discount on the tax credit, even if you were using someone else to help you. And since I couldn't reach you now, I'm going to text you before the masterminds every day, 3 times a week. And I'd love to connect with you there. So that way they feel like I made a personal effort to reach out to them. And then they're going to end up on the mastermind. So my intention is to drop that. And it's got the email and the text with the ADA compliance guide. I'm going to drop that to all 1,600 people on that list. And I get a huge lift because those are the exact type of people I want. Those are the done for you leads, and those 16,000 people in that portal. Those are, let's just say those leads could be worth $30 a piece. We're talking about 20 grand worth of value and I can copy a number out of there in 30 seconds. So I tried to use GPT operator to do it, and I had no success. Guys, GPT operator couldn't even copy off name, email, phone, and put it into the spreadsheet and then find its place back without losing the post. It was crazy. And I've tried for like 3 or 4 hours, and then I was like, yo, this is absolutely insane. And I gave up on it. I was losing my mind. And it was going so much slower than me too. It would take like 10 minutes and it would get one and then it would get two. And I was just like, bruh, I was like, I can't. I was like, I hate to be copying manually, but then when I think about it, I'm being stupid because $30 every 30 seconds is, well worth it. Um, and I'm gonna look and see about those other categories of certification. Ah, and guys, I apologize if there's any delays with my team this month. It is Ramadan this month. I don't know if you guys are aware. And in Bangladesh, it's kind of like split Christian, split Muslim. And so half the month, so they're starting at 8:30, for instance, instead of 8. And I was just trying to reach creative team, and right now they're going for prayer. And so there's just gonna be a little irregularity. They're still here and working. Um, but have a little patience for them. They work real hard for us, and keep in mind they're up all hours of the night to work for us too. Um, okay, so sweet guys. On Monday, we are gonna have the videos ready to post all week, every day. So I'm super excited. You guys can reshare those. Finally, I love it. I love seeing my posts go up, and you guys. I'm excited to see Travis's take on the. We should have a competition. Whoever can smoke me on the ad gets a free 10 hours or something like that. You could do it.
Yeah,
James,
I'm not going to say that I scaled 3 businesses. Like,
yeah,
that's
just
not
say
true.
something. Just say
I might say
something.
my business partner scaled 3 businesses or something.
Yeah. Well, you can embellish a little bit. Like technically, this business hit 6 figures one time, and that was when I deposited the money into Stripe from selling the Clean Slate business. But but if you want to see the Stripe account, it does say 6 figures one month. But we're around like 40, 50 in this business. Um, but yeah, make it sound as good as you can, whatever you can say. Um, but yeah, you guys, I can see that I put on weight in my face. I quit Zens 2 weeks ago, and I put on 8 pounds in 2 weeks. But I was too skinny, so I'm glad. Um, but it's funny. I'm probably like at normal weight right now, and I feel like I look too skinny I feel like I look fat. Um, Butch, man, tell me what's going on. So you said I couldn't quite understand the solar thing you were saying. So are they getting solar or do they have
No,
solar damage?
they have solar. The
Mm-hmm.
the solar system that's on there, we were going to pull it off and put it back. I went ahead and had thermal imaging done on it, and the bus
Mm-hmm.
bars in the middle of the solar panels show to be hot. And
Okay.
so the insurance company doesn't want to, because the glass
Put
wasn't
it back on there.
fractured, they didn't want to pay for the solar.
Mm-hmm.
We can show where there was a more than 50% reduction from year to year um, with the solar. So
You're the insurance company's worst nightmare, huh, Butch?
yeah, it's
Jeez.
like, so anyway, it
Yeah.
turns out they were going to send it to their engineer, but their engineer is ranked number 3 in the world. USA's is, He
Mm,
happens to work with the group that I'm working with.
okay.
He is a consultant to him. So we're going to have
Hmm.
the report prepared by him for him to give to the insurance agency, and they'll circle it back to him. It's
Okay.
crazy, but we'll get it taken care of. But it's worked out. It's working out great.
I'm
Just
surprised
taking
the
time.
adjusters don't just turn around when they see you.
Oh shit! I got their attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get their attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, I've never known anybody that's been as, has as much experience in roofing as you do. I don't think. I've known some young guys, that did well, but your level of experience and all the different ways you're hitting the market are different. It's
we're
beyond the.
gonna we're gonna light it up. You just. I know you're being patient. I appreciate it,
It's
but we're
okay.
fixing to light this thing up. It's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
I hopefully you'll help me get ROI on those ads next month when it does whenever it comes
Yep,
around.
it'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Um, so what else do we got to show you guys? We're about to have newcomers come on. Lauren, how's it going? Oh, we got Deidre on here. I need to help Deidre get into the portal. She signed up yesterday for a trial. And I think we've got John. I think that the John that's in here is the other guy that started a trial yesterday, but I'm not sure. Um, Deidre, how's it going? When you get the microphone up, let me know. But I'm hoping you were able to get you were able to get signed into HighLevel yesterday, right? Deirdre. There we go. You got the video. Now we say get the mic on. There we go. And I'm going to show you how to get into the community and get your resources. But it'll be easier for me to show you if I can tell if you understand what I'm showing you. Let's see if I can help you unmute it. You should see a thing that just popped up, and maybe you might have speaker issues. I'm not sure.
Rob, may I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
On the note takers, I've been trying to figure out which one is somebody I was on with showed that on their note taker it graded the engagement level
Mm-hmm.
of the person they were presenting to.
Mm-hmm.
Which I see Justin here has Fathom. I know you use Fireflies. Which is do you know which one uses the engagement level?
Yeah. So let me share you my Fireflies dashboard. I like Fireflies the best. And then Fireflies will let you search every meeting across all your departments, which is awesome. And so I don't know why it's not been joining when I start my meetings though, which is really frustrating. So you just reminded me to make it join.
Does
So
it
I'm
does
gonna,
it show the engagement level of the when you're in a presentation and you're
oh, when you're in it.
yeah, when you're in
Okay.
a presentation, it actually gauges their interest level.
Okay. Um,
You're not familiar with it?
well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it, I don't think it has a little dashboard. I've never like logged, let's see, because I'm going to connect it right now and we'll see what it does. The best way to
It
tell,
may
isn't
have been
it?
Otter I was looking at, but I'd like to find the correct one because I want to subscribe to somebody.
Yeah. Well, the note takers are super important. And like well, see what I do when I forget to add Fireflies is since I'm going live on YouTube, I can download it from YouTube and then I can drop the file into Fireflies after. And that's what I've been doing when I forget. But let's go ahead and add it and let's see what it says. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see.
Zoom seems to be the best. Do you think the Zoom is the best presentation format over the Google Meets?
Yeah, I like Zoom. I think Google Meets may have longer meetings if you're on the free version.
No,
So I
for
have so I have my team use Google Meets and then but since I'm doing the webinars, I use Zoom. I like Zoom's AI features and stuff like that. Now, there were some other reasons why I had chosen to stick with Zoom and I'm having a hard time remembering. Um, so yeah, I met with Bob Oliver just before this and then let's see if I can see this one. Well, I didn't let it in yet, so that would be explain why. Now, Deidre, we got to get your mic on so I can show you what to do. But you know what?
I'm
There
here.
you go. There we go. So let me show you how to get in the community and get situated.
Okay.
Um, you should have the link to the clients and affiliates channel, but by the way, this is going to be on YouTube. Once I end this meeting, the live is going to be on my YouTube. And
Okay.
Travis, I also just dropped I dropped the link to the video in the chat for you. So now I want to show you guys how to get this in the community. So if you go to AI, so Deidre, there's a mobile app for this too if you download the Go Collab app. But the community is called AI Initiates, and you can either go to gocollab.com and you can find it, or you can just type member.massmarket.ai, or you can search your email for AI Initiates, just like this. Now, anyone who's ever opted into any of my marketing, if you've ever given me your phone number, an email, you are instantly added to this. So you have an invite in your inbox somewhere. And then once you become a client and I add the client tag, that's when you get access to the clients and affiliates tab here. Now, if you are in the public side and you want access, you can click here and request access. And if you are, if we can find you and verify you, will I give you access? You can chat with me or any of the PMs here. You can do PM. There's the guys who can help coordinate you. And then once you're in the clients and affiliates tab here, there's some different options. And you know what? I'm also going to do one thing real quick. I'm going to grab this book IT ticket, copy. And now I'm going to go in the clients and affiliates tab, and I'm going to say IT request form. Hey guys, if you're an affiliate and need a question answered, send a Loom video along with your submission of this form. You know what? I should put this somewhere else. Confirm. I'm going to put this in the orientation tab. Edit. So here I'm talking about, oh, I already did this. Well, that explains that. All right, guys. So there's the IT submission form. I forgot I already put it here. Anytime you need something, you can submit here. And this is going to tell you, like, use Loom. This is how we like to take tickets. And that'll help you get a quick reply. Now, if you're a done-for-you client, you've got some additional resources in the client space. But right here, if you're an affiliate and you're new and I just let you in, I would read this post just to get an idea of how we operate and how you can get help. Download the mobile app and then go right here. This is going to cover some of the resources that are not yet in the courses. But to be honest, guys, I would mainly focus on the ones that are in the courses because those are going to be easier to follow. This covers up how to set up AI employee and enter my code if you haven't already done that. If you start running it heavily and doing a lot of AI stuff, you're going to want to go unlimited. So I want to make sure you guys all have my code. Even if you upgraded through or started a trial with me or upgraded some other way to get access, still use my code. And that way, when you do go unlimited, I get credit, which is helpful for me to get my sponsorship with HighLevel. So right here, there's this is a course from HighLevel that's or YouTube series that's helpful. You know, my stuff focuses on the AI stuff. But if you go here, here is a course that covers all the basics with HighLevel. Pretty much everything from A to Z of the standard setup. And then that's good because it's going to be very up to date. They just came out with that. And then the course that you're going to want to do that you get access to, the main one from the Supercharged AI employee is right here. You can go here. The snapshot is in here. It's a link you click to download. And then we're going to have a quick setup that'll help you set up your AI booking on each channel in 10 minutes. And I think we got our first newcomer, Max Ahmad. Nice to meet you, man. Where are you calling from? Let me go back to full screen.
I'm in the Nashville, Tennessee area.
Nashville, Tennessee. Tell me about your business a little bit.
Well, I'm just getting started, actually.
Okay. So new agency or new other type of business?
No, a new loan officer.
Ah, new loan officer. And what kind of loans are you specializing in?
As I said, I'm just getting started. So
Okay.
right up front, any and everything. But I think I've decided I'm gonna lean more towards the purchase side.
Okay. So for like mortgages?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I was asking. Because I sold I guess loan officer typically does refer to mortgages. I just sold my own funding business. And I don't know if have you seen Masterclass yet, or is this your first time meeting me or
I
hearing about me
have
at all?
not. I might be early. That was supposed to be a first time class for me at 1 p.m. So I'm a
This
few
is it.
minutes early. Okay.
Yeah, this is well, you're right at the end of the clients. So current clients and both DIY and done for you come in the first half, and then newcomers come here. Now, this is the live one where you can get to speak to me and cover the basics this way. But I also was a guest speaker on High Levels Master Class. And so that was like an hour long interview where I unveiled like some of the free stuff that I'm giving away to you guys when you start a Go High Level trial through my link. So do you know what Go High Level is or brand
Yes.
new?
No, I
You
know
haven't
what I've seen it before. I know what it is. So yes.
never had an account?
No.
Okay, cool. So basically what I do on here is I talk about how it relates to your business. We have a lot of mortgage, like loan officers with big companies that are using the system here, that I'm doing their setups for them. But even if you're just getting started, it's a great place for you to build everything you need because you can get a lot of the important stuff done in just like a couple hours of setup that'll help make sure you're following up with everybody appropriately and those kind of things. Tell me about your how you're thinking of, and I'm getting a little more in depth with you because you're the only one here right now. When everybody else starts jumping in, I'm gonna really quickly just greet them, figure out what their kind of business they have and what they know about high level, and we'll do that for 20, 30 minutes, and then I'll go into the details. But I'm going to show you where you can get the details right now too. If you scan this right here, and you know what? I'm going to make sure I drop the link for you guys that are on a phone. Let me scan it myself. Here we go. I drop this here. We got a newcomer, Lynn Clausen. But yeah, bro. So loan officers. Oh, that's not the right thing. Shoot. I wonder what I just shared with you guys. Some loom video. Let's see what that was. Okay, that's not anything bad. That's a review of Robert Oliver's meeting. Okay, so let me try that one more time. Lynn, nice to meet you. How are you? I think you look familiar. You were here last week, weren't you?
Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago, Rob.
Okay,
Um,
nice.
so I wanted to chat with you to see, I already have an account or whatever, so I wanted to have a
Hmm.
further conversation about some,
Okay. You already have an account with me or with or
with
you
another
okay,
high level thing. So,
no worries. Well, cool. Well, you can definitely get access even though you already have an account. And basically like I think that the max is still in here. So here, let me get a picture of this before somebody else talks and it goes
you guys
away.
listen to this
There we
call.
go.
Bye-bye.
Got it. All right. Now I'm going to drop this right here for everyone who's on a phone because you will not be able to open it. Oh, what? Was it saying that I could just, I wish I could just pin this somewhere where it'd be like a banner for you guys to see all the time, but I don't know how to do it. So there you go. Jamie, good to see you, man. I'll talk to you soon. Um, But anyways, this survey right here, I'm going to share my screen. Lynn, this survey will get you onboarded and get you access to all my stuff and the earlier access to the sessions, whether you're brand new to high level or not. So all you have to do is fill out this survey, and it's gonna take you through everything that you're, I think, wanting to speak to me about.
Okay.
Um, so it's designed to be autopilot. Now, a lot of times people they're distracted by me talking on these meetings, and it's hard for them to go through here. But there's a video in here where I show you how to add my code to AI employee. Have you used somebody else's code for that yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, great. So it's like in your agency settings, AI employee, you add my code, and normally, like as an agency, Go High Level charges you 97 a month for AI employee, and then and what that is it's unlimited AI tokens, is what that is. So you can then take the AI employee and you can upcharge it for unlimited. So you can say there's no more per usage charge for AI voice, for texting, for website builds, for a lot of the different features. It's all unlimited, and you can add an upcharge to it. So you can say, I want to charge 150 for this instead of 97. So you get that 50, but what happens is if you use my code, Go High Level gives me part of their base 100. So it costs you no more. And all you have to do is turn that on unlimited for one sub account. So it could be for your main sub account and I'll give you access to all my stuff as long as you leave it on. And guys, I'm going to constantly be pushing updates and pushing more things all the time. And so if you if you leave it on, you will have access to all the future updates I push. And if you guys are running my snapshots, like for instance, we are basically the AI is going to scan your entire website every time it sends a message. And in the email setup, we've got a lot of different prompts, and those get expensive if you don't have AI employee turned on unlimited. So you're going to want to turn it on anyway if you're using my stuff, is the truth.
So Rob, just real quick, you might explain what a token is as far as what they
Yeah.
charge
Mhm.
for every action. It takes a
I'll
certain,
show you
it's kind of
guys.
like a money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me show you guys how that works. And so with Go High Level as an agency, and I'll just explain this for, let me see, I think I may have just had some people join in that I know. Mario, good to see you again.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Good to see you. Good to see you. And then I think everybody else is, I've already spoken with. So we're going to let it ride for now. We should have a lot of people joining in. Let me text. Did you guys get your text about well, Max, did you get a text to join the meeting? Okay, here we go. There we go.
Yes.
I was like, why have we had over 100 bookings? So I was like, where the hell is everybody at? But here they come. So Lynn, if you could just start working through this survey, I dropped it in the chat, and just pop in a question if you get stuck is the easiest way. And that'll help me refine it too. Now,
Okay.
Joey, is Joey still in here, or did he pop right up back out?
No, he's here.
Joey, what's going on? What's your last name, man? I know you're probably struggling with that microphone, so just you can hit in chat if you're unable to speak wherever you're at. But I'd love for you to come off and turn your camera on. Let me know where you're located. If you can turn your camera on, it's not a deal breaker. Where you're located and what you want to learn.
Vancouver.
Vancouver, the
Vancouver.
Canada people.
I'm glad we're getting the Canada people on here. For a while, I was like, I don't know where these leads are ending up, but I hadn't seen too many on here. So I'm glad you're here. Tell me about your business, man, and what you know about High Level already.
Pardon me?
What do you know about High Level, Go High Level already? Do you know what it is? Is this your first time learning about it?
That's first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to cover all the basics for you. Now, what type of business do you have? Are you looking to start an agency, or do you have one, or are you looking to use it for a different type of business?
No, I'm in the training business.
Coaching.
Yeah,
Perfect.
coaching, business
All right.
coaching. Yeah.
Well, you see how we're doing it right here. So in my blueprint that I give you guys, which is my like template that you can use with Go High Level. And by the way, Go High Level is 30 days. It's free through my link. So I give you 15 extra days for coming through my link, and then it's only 97 a month. But if you come through my link, I give you basically my website templates and everything else that you can just install. And for coaches, one of the great things I have is this. One of the things that I think I'm best at is going from one to many people. And so they come in off to my first page is just my video, my webinar where I show them everything. And then 3 times a week, I have the AI go and book 100 people to my meeting. So let me send one message to Nyan real quick to make sure that everybody's handled. Okay. 1 second. Yes, can you hop on to that join meeting link and I'll help you? Question mark. I'm live with everyone right now doing just that. Exclamation mark. All right. Well, guy just said he wants to sign up, so that's good. And then I need to text Nyan and make sure he double checks the meeting real quick. Can you check to make sure all reminders went out? All right, perfect. Now I'm back to you guys, and I want to show you guys AI employee. So if you go to your agency settings, AI employee, it's great for you to use as a small business. And even if you're just a small business, the reason why, okay, I think I may not be letting people in properly. He says it's not letting him in. Try again on the link that says zoom.us. It looks like it's working to me. Yeah, I just joined my own meeting. Sick leave. All right. I was just making sure that was going to work for everybody that's trying to come in. And if you go to AI employee, you go to settings, AI employee. What's up, Nyan? Nyan, are you hungry today? I bet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just need to be with the team.
Good. No worries. Um, so let's see. If you go to AI employee, you can go to manager offer here, and this is where you set your pricing. And by the way, Mario, you ended up joining on the like non-client side. The client side was an hour earlier. Just want to give you that context. But the replay is still live. So you can go to YouTube, and as soon as this is over, Mario, you can go to the replay. And right in the beginning, or at the very end, I showed how to get into all the bonuses and stuff that I told you I was going to show. And so I'll send you that link after the meeting regardless. But it's there and I'll show you after
Cool,
the
thank
meeting.
you. So this meeting was an hour earlier, is that it?
The one for current clients is an hour earlier. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think I got the link for that.
That's weird. I added the stuff to your profile yesterday, but we'll check on that. I'll check on that after this meeting.
Cool,
Promise.
thanks, man.
No problem. So, like I said, Go High Level is going to charge you a base charge for this stuff, but you get to mark it up. And so, with a high level agency, the AI tokens, like this is like what OpenAI and every single AI model where it runs off of. So, basically, a token is kind of like a unit of understanding. It's not a word. Sometimes words that have multiple ideas in them contain multiple tokens, but it's kind of a unit of thought. It's weird. It's a weird concept. It's brand new. And so that's how they charge. And so OpenAI is charging Go High Level by their tokens, and then Go High Level sets a price for you, and you set the price for your clients, right? So right here, you can see this is how much AI voice costs per minute, and you can see you can do 0. So this is the base cost. Now you can mark it up to whatever you want. You could easily do 2x. I would recommend doing 2x for your agency, not only for this, but also for every single other setting. So every time the phone system is used, emails are used, text messages sent, someone buys a domain, someone does a million different things that are in there that can be upcharged, WhatsApp, all this stuff. You can charge an increased amount per usage. Now, if they're doing a lot, like let's say they really have a lot of text messages going out, or you have some workflows where, for instance, like we have a workflow where it looks at the phone number of the client and it guesses the time zone they're in from their phone number. Because a lot of times when they come off Facebook ads, you're not getting their time zone, and then you're going to text somebody outside the time zone. That was a hard problem to fix, but AI knows what area code, what city every area code's in, so that fixes the problem. So it looks at the area code, it outputs what time zone it should be in, and it converts it and it adds that into the contact details, so you're texting in the right time for them. So that's an example, and every time you run that, it's 2 cents. Well, guys, if you take a big list and it's 2 cents per number, you know how expensive that's going to be? It's going to be very expensive. And so that's an example of why you'd want to go unlimited here. So
How many clients or actions would you have, Rob? Would you recommend go to 97? I mean, if you just send in a few, then you'd want to stay lower, but
I mean,
about what,
it's just kind of
a
risky.
thousand people
If
or,
just be careful. You can ask my team, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. Should I go unlimited if you're confused? But using this as your guide is really the best thing for you to do.
okay.
It is going to be risky if you don't check. Sometimes if you're not that savvy, just go unlimited. Trust me. You don't want to end up with $1,000 bill. You know what I mean? And this stuff is expensive if you use it the wrong way. I've made that mistake before. I've had times where I got charged over $1,000 for something simple like that by accident. you I was prepared for it. I had made enough right decisions before that to where I was okay, but you got to be careful. And then that's what we're here for, guys. Go High Level has made it a little more difficult to get support from them. You have to go through a menu before they'll let you get on Zoom. So now more than ever, having us is another layer of support for your agency is gonna be really valuable. And there are ways you can get access to that. Now I saw someone just joined Zoom user. Um, Tell me, where are you located? What's your name so I can find you in the system later? Um, just let me know.
Hey guys, if you guys can't chat, you can also, I mean, if you can't talk, you can
Yeah.
also chat in the, just put down a few lines in the chat.
Yeah. And Nyan, we're getting some people saying that they're trying to join and it says it keeps loading like it's buffering. I don't know what that could be. The survey on the right side of that page I just sent you will let you complete the sign up and goes over everything from the Mastermind period. You can also access my replays on YouTube through that link. All
And
right.
a Zoom user responded to you, Rob.
Zoom user. Let's see.
It's
Will.
Will.
Well, nice to meet you, Will. Now, real quick, if you can tell me in chat, like what you know about HighLevel, if you already have it, if you don't, and then what industry you're in. And that's like going to help me gauge, give you a little more custom response here. And I think that's the only other new person we have in here for now. We got another iPhone joining. iPhone. My favorite joke, Lance. I think we've met before, iPhone. So tell me, iPhone, if you can come off mute and let me know your name. I want to make local marketing don't have HighLevel. Awesome. Tell me, how long have you been doing marketing locally? Is this like your first foray into it and you're deciding HighLevel or thinking about HighLevel, or give me a little more context? And then new iPhone that just joined. If you can tell me your name first and last, I'd love to like know exactly what you're here to learn so I can be as helpful as possible. And I'd love it if you come off mute and turn the video on so I can see your pretty face, but if you don't want to share it, that's totally fine. Let me see. There you go. Trying to get back in. Okay, cool. So, I started in a digital marketing firm a long time ago, cold calling, selling SEO, and then I built 3 businesses using Go High Level. So I quit, started a solar company, ended up taking 3 businesses to 6 figures a month, and I did it all in HighLevel. So HighLevel is an awesome tool. And in the back of my mind, I was like, one day I'm going to be out of my 2-year non-compete, and I'm going to use HighLevel to go back into marketing. I'm going to come back and I'm going to take all those employees from that boss that didn't promote me to manager, even though I was number one, is what I was thinking. But here we are, and I love HighLevel. So HighLevel is a tool that's going to give you a lot of features you can use to sell in your local market. Right now, I'm talking a little bit about this thing, AI Employee. And I think I kind of capped off. Well, I think I had a little more to talk about here. And then I'm going to talk about the other features HighLevel has that can help you as a local marketer and the bonuses that you get for free when you sign up through my link. So if you sign up through my link, it doesn't cost you any more. You get an additional 14 days on your trial, so it's 30 days, and you get a ton of other bonuses that are worth a lot of money, worth thousands of dollars. So now I'm going to head back over here. On the AI employee, you can add on an upcharge. I think what I was saying is I would recommend having 2x charges on everything in your rebilling, and you can access your billing settings you can go to sub accounts or SaaS configuration if you're on the $500 plan. You do have to be on the $500 plan to mark up other services. So you can mark up AI employee on the 97, I believe, but to be able to mark up all the other services, you have to be on the 497. Now, by the time you'd want to do that, it would well be justified because you go up to 497 and you're going to make a couple $1,000s a month off of the usage. Just for text messages, phones, all this stuff, over $10,000 passes through my business every month. And so it's a lot of money. And you just turn this on and put it on 2x and boom, it could be quite a bit that ends up in your bank account. And it's better to have it on when the people meet you and come into their agency so they don't notice a spike in their price. So you might want to prepare for that ahead of time. Now,
I
when
got
you
it.
go,
No, go ahead. Joey's new. I think Joey's iPhone. Is that a new person there, Ron?
I think I met Joey.
Okay, all right. He's been here before. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know if he's been here before. I think it was just earlier today.
Okay.
I think. Joey, we spoke, right? I think Joey's from Canada.
Okay.
I'm not
Oh, that's a
mistaken.
Canada guy. Okay, I didn't even see it.
I think. Yeah, so with AI Employee Unlimited, you can choose your price for your clients, and then 97 is the minimum, 147 is recommended, and they're going to give me 40% of that 97. So it costs you nothing extra. Now, what that causes me to do is for it to be my job to go in here and make sure that you have features that make you want to turn this on unlimited. So I'm going to come out with stuff that's so cool that you're going to be like, I don't care. I want to give them the $100, and that's why they do this. So it makes me work for you guys and continue to do so. So you put this in for your agency, and all you have to do is turn it on for one sub account, and you'll get access to all my stuff. And to do that, the survey that I dropped earlier, it's gonna guide you through it, and it's the one in the right-hand corner right here, if you can see my little video. But you can go to, and I'm moving over to affiliate side, guys. So all my stuff's draining out of my agency as I'm pushing everybody into just their own agencies. But if I go into the sub account view, I'll show you guys where you turn this on. This is clean slate. So this is the business I just sold to my partner that has over 80 employees right now and over 2,000 active subscribers right now and over 500 five-star reviews. This is funding and credit repair. And so I'm going to go over to the reputation management. This is where you turn it on. You go to settings, and it's right here. You pop your card in there, and then you send me the email that you get once you submit it. You're going to get an email, send it to me, and then I'm going to approve you to get access to everything. Now, let me talk about what else AI employee can do and what I mean when I say get access to everything, and then how to navigate my resources. So if you came in late or you want to look at this later, the masterclass page is the best place to go. And as I talk through this stuff, I'm going to leave this page up because it has everything here if you ever want to come back and see it again. So I'm going to talk about this tax credit 2 thing too. I know some of you guys popped in here probably to learn about that. But I am just, hang on one second. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 100 booking. All right. So what Go High Level can do for you, let's start with the AI employee. It can run your ads. So it'll connect to Google or Meta, connect to your ads account. It will pick an ad, write the copy, post it on the ads platform. You set your price that you want to spend per day, and it'll optimize it for you. So the whole thing that you used to pay somebody $1,000 a month, $500 a month to do, it'll do it for you automatically. Or you can do it for your clients, and you can do it for all of them with almost no time spent, and you can charge them 500 to 1,000. So that's huge. It can write really personal emails. I give you guys an AI email copywriter that's going to help it be able to write custom emails to tons of people. And Go High Level charges 60 cents per 1,000 emails to send. And so if you have unlimited AI employee, that means it can write 1,000 personal emails and send them for $1,000 or for 60 cents. It's crazy. You can book appointments and with AI voice or over web chat, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, SMS, and email. I know I probably said some of those twice. Normally, guys, Go High Level does not have AI response and booking on email. But what makes my snapshot supercharged is because I've been working with these AI systems in High Level since way before they were built into High Level. I was connecting other software 4 years ago. I know how to do some crazy stuff in here, and I built my own AI email response system. You guys are going to get. So unlike everybody else who has High Level, your clients will be able to book appointments and through AI with email. So not only can you send hyper-personalized emails through my snapshot I'm giving you, but it'll be able to reply and book them from their responses. You also can build websites and funnels automatically. So you tell it what you want it to be about. It'll pick from one of 1,000 templates, generate the email and send it, or not generate the email, generate the website, and then you can just edit it a little if you want. It will also replace 42 other types of software. So you can go here to our 10K checklist, scroll down, and if you're just getting started on High Level, whether you're a new business owner or an agency, first 30 days during your trial, you can come in here and find other software you're using, and you can move it in to High Level, or you can have my team move it for you if you want the done for you approach. And that's what I would recommend. But you can see, like, maybe it takes my team 3 hours to copy your site into High Level, and we can copy any website, guys. It will not look different. Copy it the same way from any other type of website builder. And it might take us 4 hours, let's say. So that from our package, that might cost you $200, and then after the tax credit, $100. So next to nothing, and that could save you $1,000 a year, depending on what you're paying for your website. So that's just to give you an idea of how you can use our services to migrate or how you can get ROI doing it yourself. So there's a ton of software in here, and that's square one. So do that. And then the next thing you're going to want to do if you're just starting and you have a business where you've got a lot of old data, so people who opted into your business, who sat with you on a meeting but didn't close, people who canceled, people who bought from you but haven't bought again in 6 months or 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is for you, you can write messages that go back out to them, sequences over all those over WhatsApp, Instagram, WhatsApp, SMS, and email. And when they reply, the AI is going to book them. You can also do review flows where you message all your past clients asking for reviews, giving yourself a huge lift in the first 30 days for next to no cost. So that's like the square one of what I recommend doing. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what makes my snapshot supercharged. I'm going to head back over here, but we had a couple people join I want to greet. Farad, and we got Michael, I think, that's new. And I think that was all the new guys. Can y'all let me know where you're calling from and then your first and last name so I can find you later and what you want to learn? And by the way, please, if you haven't yet, if you're a new one here, please, please, please fill out at least the first part of the of this survey here. And or this one, either one. Both of these have the same survey on it. And what it's going to do is make sure I know who you are. And if you want to get my bonuses, it's going to give you access to them. But I was waiting on Farad to let me know where you're calling from, what and like what the main thing you want to learn is, and what type of business you have. Good to see you, Michael. Las Vegas, Honolulu. Okay. And are you already using HighLevel, Michael, or what did you want to learn? And if Farad, if you could tell me, just starting a HighLevel, Michael, okay, got you. Cool. So you can get access to my stuff even if you already have HighLevel. I'll tell you that, and I'll tell you a little bit more in a second. And then I'm gonna make Nyan the host so you can let people in.
And Rob, I think you're getting ready to talk about that, but Lynn has a question, a good question. She says, how do we learn how to do all that?
Which thing?
Probably all of
the reactivations and migrating software. So those are the two most important. When I say reactivation, that's where I talk about getting your old lists and reaching back out to them. I was showing this YouTube course earlier. So this is all stuff from HighLevel themselves, where they're covering a lot of these things. But we also have our own course, and our course is going to show you how to generate those campaigns to reach back out. And our course will, in 10 minutes per channel, so you can set up AI booking for email in 10 minutes. You can set up AI booking for SMS in 10 minutes. So you go channel by channel, set it up, and then you're going to go into workflow. And there's another thing that AI employee does for you. I'll show you. So this is where you build automations. Start from scratch. So now you can go right here and you can switch it to add actions. I can say, hang on, suggestion. So I can say, I want to make a workflow to ask this people who bought from me in the past from my home service business to if they would like another free home inspection. So you can just say it like that. This thing will build it for you. We also have a GPT template, or you can just go into ChatGPT yourself and say, hey, write me a message sequence for emails and text to reach back out to these types of clients. And guys, you can have my team do this, or you can have, I think you can just use this to have it fill it out for you and create it. But you can go right here. And by the way, guys, this is like 2 cents per question or something like that, or maybe more. This is another benefit of using my code for AI employee, because you'll get unlimited AI workflow building. But you go SMS. You say send an SMS. You type it ASDF, save. So now that's it. And you add. So what you're going to do is you're going to say when I add it. You could say when I upload this list of people who are in the right category, like I'm uploading a list of people who maybe bought from me but haven't bought in the past 3 months. So when I add them into the system, I'm going to add a tag. I'm going to call it the 3-month-old tag. So I create a new tag, 3-month-old tag, and use that as the trigger. So when that tag is added to a lead, it automatically goes through here. And so we've got a course that shows you how to build these out. There's other details, like you want to make sure you're making sure that the number is a valid number first, so the carriers don't shut you down. You need to first get your system approved to be able to send business texts, so you can do that. Now, guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you are new to HighLevel and you have a business and you have a list that we can text, do not try to do this on your own. Let my team do it for you. You can get a 50% discount on having it done. But you guys are going to sit here and you're gonna run into problems. You're gonna have all these snags. You're gonna give up, and most importantly, you're gonna not get money from those clients that you could have gotten more quickly. So just have my team build it out in the first place if you've got a business already, and then tweak it from there yourself if you want. It does not make sense for business owners to do this themselves, in my opinion, unless you are flat out of cash, in which case do it yourself and you get your cash back. That's your only option at that point. But it can do that for you. I've brought myself back from the dust a few times, like a phoenix, with this system. And sometimes you got to do that. And at least you can get access to my free stuff. And I'll be here an hour earlier than this session every day, 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, to help you. And you'll be able to ask my team questions to help you. So no matter what position you're in, we can help. But if you have cash and you are a business owner, let us set it up, because you do not need to be teaching yourself this stuff in the very beginning. Not everything. Teach it as you tweak it.
Well, I think that's a good point, because you're not starting from scratch. It's already built. You can just deconstruct it as you go all the way through to learn a little bit more about it.
Right. That makes it much easier. And you guys saw how, like, the workflow thing, it was about to tell me about that workflow. So you can open that up and say, what is this? And I want to change this about it. It'll tell you what to change and make the change for you. But start from there if you can. Just so you know, if you are doing it yourself, setting up the entire thing front to back to where you have AI booking on all channels and reaching out to past clients, my course will have you done with that in 4 hours if you make no mistakes, right? It may take a little longer your first time, but you can do it in about 4 hours. You'll have AI booking all your appointments in 1 hour. But the part that reaches back out to old clients and stuff, that's where it's gonna, and then breaking it down to where it's more sophisticated, like if they're a client, it responds this way versus non-client responds that way. That's going to take 4 hours minimum. So that's what you're looking at. And then I'm going to touch right now on how our done for you hours work for people who are interested in that. I'm going to go back over here. Right here. So, well, first I'm going to talk about the bonuses that you get just for being affiliated. Then I'm going to hit our done for you stuff. There's a tax credit that you can get for a 50% discount on this stuff. So if we set up AI voice and text systems, it makes your business more accessible to people with disabilities, whether they're blind or deaf, and that's qualifying for a tax credit. So we can set up your AI systems for a discount that you can receive from the government. The government will pay for half, up to 10K, up to 5K. They'll pay for 5K of 10K a year, per year. So now if we go to the bonuses, I want to look at those, and I want to check right here to make sure I didn't miss any newcomers real quick. So we got...
So real quick, just to recap, Rob, when you come in the family into your orbit as far as to be in the community, right? So you have 2 choices. You can have one, you set everything up, you have everything for them to do it themselves, to set up everything out on a supercharged site. Or if they can't do it, or if they don't want to spend the time to do it, then they can use you to done for you,
right,
for your people.
And the big difference, guys, is I don't charge a monthly recurring. I'm not going to say $1,000 a month. You set up a bank of hours for us, we're going to get the basics out there and done. And then you can play with it, tweak it, and you have our support when you need it. So it's kind of like a do it with us, right? We're going to be here when you need us, and no, we're not going to hit you for $1,000 every month or turn it off if you stop paying. We're going to build this in your agency, in your system that you control, so you have it forever. And we're going to be here as you learn how to use these systems, because, guys, AI is taking over. Software is taking over. It's going to eat your employees. And if you don't have control of it, then you're going to be in a bad spot. So that's how we design it. That's how I've built my businesses. That saved my butt a few times building my businesses. Now, Malika, I wanted to greet you real quick. Have I met you before? I feel like I may have.
I joined a webinar here or so, but it's been a minute.
Okay. Well, good to see you again. Tell me about your business real quick again.
So Go HighLevel is my credit repair company, business funded business credit repair.
I feel like maybe I remember meeting with you. Was it a one-on-one we had together a long time ago?
Yes. Yes.
I remember I was sitting at my parents' house actually. Yep.
Yep.
And you came through Godwin, is that right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. So Godwin was my guy who ran my ads for credit repair in the very, very, very beginning. We ended up taking over and doing it myself, and now I've gotten pretty good at ads myself. But Godwin is a awesome dude, and
Yeah.
and
He's
I've got
cool.
a lot more to give away than I did when I spoke with you last. So I'm excited you're about to hear some of this stuff.
I'm ready for it.
Yes, ma'am. So I told you guys a little bit about how the done for you works. It's already going to be about 30% the cost of anybody else doing this for you because everybody else, they're going to charge you 1,000 a month or two, and they're going to cut it off if you if you stop paying them. And it doesn't matter how many hours they actually work for you. That's what they're going to charge you the same every month, and probably they're not going to do too much after a while. Now with a VA, it's similar because you have to coordinate them. If they don't no matter how much they do, you're going to have to pay them their salary every month, or you're going to have to train somebody else. They're going to move on. Even if you're swamped and you just don't even have any time to tell them what to do, you're still going to pay them that month, or they're going to go somewhere else. So try to give you guys the best of both worlds. Go High Level is already the cheapest way to get this stuff done. It's the most customizable, the least expensive to own and maintain. And I'm going to give you a way to have coaching where you can access me 3 times a week, whether you're DIY or done for you. You can come an hour earlier to these sessions where I'm just going to ask you, what do you need? What do you want to do next? We're going to help identify bottlenecks. We're going to help identify things you can move into here and how to save on them. And if you're a done for you client and a business owner that has some cash, we're going to do it for you and you're going to own it. So here are the bonuses that you get for free on the DIY, and you guys can get this if you have Go High Level or if you don't. If you have it, you can just upgrade to one plan higher, or you can add my code for AI employee, and that's only going to cost $97 a month. You have to enable it in one sub account and leave it on. And guys, I'm going to continue pushing updates, so you're going to want to leave it on, and then I'm going to continue to give you guys more and more stuff. So for anyone who's trying to get started through that process, all you need to do is fill out this survey. Now, this is the same survey that's on the Mastermind page as well. This is the master class page. This survey is going to walk you through. It's going to first ask you what you're here to learn, what your name is. Then it's going to reload. You're going to see a survey with some blue on it. And that one is going to take you through the affiliation process. It's going to ask you what plan you're on. It's going to guide you to exactly what you need to do to get affiliation. Now, I'm going to send this back out to anybody who booked after the meeting for you guys to get help. But I'm going to cover the bonuses now. So if you start a trial on this meeting, you're going to get a 15-minute one-on-one with me to discuss your plan for DIY or done for you. You're going to get an extra 15 days on your high level trial if you're a new user. So you're getting 30 instead of just 14, especially 16 the extra days. If you upgrade to the pro plan, you're going to get a coupon for a free month. So that's if you upgrade to the $497. If you're going to get access to these client sessions 3 times a week. That's going to be 1 p.m. instead of 2 p.m. You're going to come an hour early, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And guys, if you can't tell that I really care about your success, the fact that I'm coming here on a Saturday morning should tell you that. My job is to make sure that you're saving enough and making money with high level before 30 days is up. Because the only thing I'm making is a little bit off of each one of you. And I built these systems so that I can help a lot of you make money before that 30 days is up. You're going to get 3 comprehensive AI courses, not just 2. They are the most cutting edge ones for high level. I was the 38th person in the world to do AI voice. I paid $40,000 for my Go High Level template for how to use it and access to the very first one. And that was 2 years after I started working on AI texting systems. I copied all this stuff into high level. And even though I paid 40 grand for that one and I paid 40 grand for another one another time, so I literally have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, let's probably say at least over 100 on these snapshots. I'm giving them to you for free for starting a 30-day trial. That's it. So in most companies, they're going to charge you 5 grand for that or 2 grand for that at least. And they're not even going to set it up for you. If you pay me 2 grand, I'm going to set it up for you. There's really no comparison. There's no other affiliates that make themselves available like that or give away this much. You're going to get access to my 10,500 member community. And you're going to get my snapshot, which is what I was just telling you about. That's usually 2K in itself. You're also going to get my SaaS website template. So if you're trying to sell these kinds of services, you can literally click and install this. It's going to switch with your logo, name, company name, and be set up instantly. Then you can tweak it. and you're going to get access to my affiliate program. So if you bring people to this meeting, I'll close them with your Go High Level trial link. So you get the 40% and I get the 5%. And then if they are not, if you are already like, if you're not under me, I'll just swap out the links and we'll switch them back and forth. And then if anyone goes for high ticket for me to do it for them, I'm going to give you 20%. And so I know that all of you guys know a business owner who wants to set these AI systems up or needs a website fixed. And guys, website work, because it has this widget that makes it qualify for being more accessible to people with disabilities, it qualifies for the government to pay for half of the cost. So my stuff is already 30% the cost of other VAs or an agency. Now it's going to be 15%. It's the cheapest way to do this stuff, and you own it. So if it's your first time on a mastermind, kind of like the thing where I said if you sign a trial, you'll get a 15-minute call with me, or you do AI employee code. If you sign up for a done-for-you pack, I'm going to let you guys lower the minimum pack to 2K for 25 hours. Guys, that's enough to set up like 3 or 4 businesses at least. So you can resell that for 2K setup and 1,000 a month. So you should be able to make 10 grand, off of the 2K pack I'm selling you. Not to mention, 5K a month recurring, right? So it's a huge deal. I've got a huge team and we are ready for work. So the reason this is all possible and the reason this is kind of new is because AI is what's actually going in here and changing the website code to make it easier for people with disabilities. And so AI does that as they're on the site. Now, this thing's only $50 a month to do this, but it means that the whole website now qualifies. When we're editing videos for you, and by the way, these DevOps hours, these hour packs, they can go for building web development projects like scrapers, editing ads, creating ads, running ads in the ads manager, building or setting up anything in Go High Level, any types of automations, websites, if I didn't say that, pretty much anything marketing related. You can even use it for one-on-one meetings with me or to have me like revise your copy, the things you're saying to clients to get them back in. And I've been doing that for quite a while. So this guide right here, you guys could share this with your friends and say, who wants a tax credit on getting your website updated? And if they come in and sign up through me, you're going to get 20% of that sign up. And that the packages range from 2K to 10K. So you're getting 40% of the trials if you send them to my program, and you're getting 20% of the high ticket. And here's the document that I talk about in the text I sent out today about the tax credit. This walks you through everything. And remember, I am no CPA or attorney, but this gives you the idea, and you can confirm with your CPA. It shows you the government forms, and it looks like we need to fix that link right there. But in Nyan, I think you saw that, so we need to fix that link. This is what I was looking for. This will tell you about it and give you the right forms. And then it's going to cover, here's the link to get the widget. So even if you're using somebody else to do your setup, guys, this guide will let you get a 50% discount on anyone who's setting up your high level, even if you have a VA doing it. Now, our option is going to be much cheaper, but if you want to stick with whoever you're doing it with, I don't care. Just get affiliated with me, and I'm going to give you tons of reason to stay affiliated with me. So that widget's like 50 a month, the one you saw on my site that makes it compliant. And this covers exactly how our services are so much cheaper. And then it links you back to the masterclass. So you could also share this if you're a small business owner and don't want to get into marketing and we can put your affiliate link in here for you. So I think I covered most of everything, guys. I want to open up the floor for some questions, and then, well, let me go back to the slide and make sure I didn't skip anything real quick, but I think I've covered everything. So now I want to help you guys actually get your trial started. If anybody's not sure about how to do it, if you missed part of the beginning, feel free to ask me a couple questions, but also know this button here will take you right to the replay on YouTube. This thing's live right now. Who's got some questions for me? You can drop them in the chat or just speak it loud. I'm going to drop this survey link. Oh, it's already there. Who's got some questions?
So Rob, I have a question.
Go ahead, Wilf.
So I'm looking to make a decision. I've been kind of lingering for a while. So you probably recognize my name or my ugly face.
Of course.
I'm in Canada, so the whole tax issues don't really pertain to
Right.
me. level of interest is I simply want to run a local agency reaching out to local businesses to install AI voice solutions for them. So the confusion that I have and what I'm looking to you to answer is, so you provide a snapshot. What I'd like to get clarity on is what exactly does that snapshot do for me as an agency? And you talk about setup. You charge $2,000 for a setup. What is it that you're setting up for me? What does that look like? And therefore, I'm looking for my own speed to market. So if I want to start phoning businesses tomorrow and have them experience the whole AI demo and then have all the functionality, all of the automations to communicate to their cell phone with all the follow-ups, for example, that you do reaching out to us. So you brought me back to this webinar because I got an automated message from you reminding me that there's a webinar. So
Right.
I want to install those same systems for my own business, and it's just I'm getting lost in the weeds.
Right. Was it a text or a call, you mean? The automated message.
I got an email from you and a text.
Yeah. So I book today. The show rate was really light, but I book about 100 meetings every time to these meetings. Today I had over 100 bookings to this one, and I do that 3 times a week. And that is my community snapshot, and you get it. That's one of the things you get for through affiliation. And of course, we'll set everything up for you if you do the done for you.
And that's the $2,000.
The setup for you is 2,000.
I pay you $2,000 and you take your name out and put my name in. Is that how that works essentially?
Yeah, but in your agency, right? So we set up in your system. Now you get the templates and the snapshots and everything to do it yourself just from upgrading your Go High Level agency through my link or adding my code for AI employee. Now, what makes it supercharged? Basically, Go High Level, normal Go High Level does not have AI email response and booking. It's only the other channels, not email. Ours does. So mine will book people and respond to their questions through email with conversation. So workflow I built it does that. It also has like a custom email copywriter, which can take your CSV and write a custom email, like mentioning something about the city they live in or XYZ. So it's like a custom email flow. The other thing that makes it supercharged is you get the AI voice has a memory of previous AI voice conversations, which is not normally how it works. We added it, that's done in workflow. And it also is aware of the conversations happening over the text channels. And the text channels are aware of the voice channel. And none of that's true with its basic Go High Level. So that's all stuff I've added in. That's what makes it supercharged. You're going to get all of my templates for my webinar flow, which is this masterclass page. My community, it's called my community management. So basically it's for webinar with 3 weekly many to one, like group Zoom calls like this. And I text my whole list and I constantly reactivate my whole list 3 times a week. And I'm running ads and filling that community the whole time, right? So that's one flow. You get that. You also get my one-to-one booking flow where it'll text everybody offering them times. Now, normally when you text, you're going to have to send a calendar link or just ask them what time works. But the quickest way to get a booking, and I learned this from working with Woo Center years ago, is to say, what's best for you, X or Y time? And so we have an AI that'll go out and it'll be like a 10-minute delay and it'll ask them 2 times and it'll stop when your whole calendar is booked for that day. One-to-one. So we've got a one-to-one flow and a one-to-many flow. You're getting both of those templates when you just get affiliated, or we can set it up for you. And I think I answered your questions. Did I miss anything?
No, I think I get it. I in a nutshell, I think my question is like speed to market. So if I want to open up tomorrow as an agency calling businesses, then I need the automated workflow behind me. So that's what you're offering is that's what your snapshot is. And then I have 2 choices. I pay you a done for you fee and you'll customize it for my business. Or I guess I have an approach where I can learn how to do the done for you or the customizations myself.
Right. And we give you all the templates and then 3 weekly group coaching sessions, which are it's an hour earlier than this when this session started, where you can come and I can help you and you get IT support from my team, which is just question answering, not doing anything for you.
Right.
On done for you, you can come to those meetings and we can strategize together and you can meet with me and then I'll tell you the team what to do. So it's the same format, but I'm not saying you go do it. I'm saying they go do it. And so I made myself available for you guys to do it that way. You can also use your bank of hours to meet with me one-on-one. or to have me review your copy for you. The only thing we're not doing is copywriting because really the business owners is going to be the best one at doing that. And if you want my help, you can get it free copywriting on the mastermind. The team is going to generate you a draft and you revise it, or you can bring it to the mastermind and we can revise it together. So that's how we do it. Now, what can be done with your hours is pretty much anything inside Go High Level. So anything that you see of mine, we will give you the resources, white label it for you. We will shoot. Oh, but they can do any type of video editing, setting up ads on any ad platform, anything that is in Go High Level, or anything to do with ads, video editing, funnel editing, all included.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Rob, if I could just interrupt, and I know you're not asking me to do this, but
Sure, go
when
ahead.
folks are new and they haven't been part of High Level, it's clear to me that you guys may not have any idea what he's saying because nobody, I mean, no one does what he's doing. Typically, the way folks at High Level work, whether it's an Extendly or HL Pro Tools or any of these folks that sell snapshots, typically the price for those snapshots is anywhere from like $2,500 to like $7,500.
Thank you, Mario.
If you want them to install it for you, then it's another 2 to 3 grand. I'll give you an example. Extendly right now has a AI boot camp that costs 5 grand, and they discount it to 3,500. Woohoo! But I mean, the fact that he's charging 2 grand and he gives you a bank of hours, so it's not even like you're going to exhaust the hours. You're just going to use a couple of hours. To your point, Wolf, sorry, to
I've been called worse.
no, to hit the ground running. Like what he's offering is mind blowing. Like he shouldn't be.
Yeah. Well,
kind
and
of
I need you guys to help me get some steam and to keep so I can keep doing it too. Because the reality is like I have to pay my staff regardless. And so like that's why I try to give you guys the incentive with a lower bank of hours. If we can keep this thing moving at a high clip, I can deliver you guys a ton of value.
Yeah.
And so, I try to make it as easy as I can.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Mario. It means a lot that
and let me just say one thing. Like what he's offering, he's not saying it, but I'll say it, is a gangster offer. Meaning, like if you really think it through, there's no way you could say no because he shouldn't be doing what he's doing.
What do you mean by that? He shouldn't be doing what he's doing.
I should be charging two to 5K just for the templates I'm giving you guys for free.
Yes.
And
Yes.
not doing it for you. Yeah.
And not doing it for you. And then if you want him to do it for you, he says, "Hey,
I should be
I'll
charging
give you a
2K
bank
a
of hours
month.
for 5
Right.
grand."
Yeah, or it should just
Well,
be two.
I would just
2K
like
a
to say,
month.
so there's nothing that I'm saying here is meant to challenge you. What I'm seeking is understanding. So as Super
Yeah.
Mario is describing, I don't even know what I don't know. So I'm struggling with the right questions to ask you. But at
Right.
the end of the day, I'm really just trying to get clarity as best I can at this
Oh, we
stage on
we
the
appreciate
benefits.
this conversation for sure.
Yeah,
Go for
well,
it. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get clarity on the benefits that you're offering,
Mhm.
because I'm tired of being in limbo, and I just want to implement and execute. But where personally I'm getting stuck is the forever learning curve. And as you
Yeah.
learn, it's like, oh, here's a new avenue. I didn't know about that, and what does this mean, and what does that mean? So I know that'll never go away. Having said that, I just want to focus on execution. So what
Yeah.
I'm trying to ascertain from what you're explaining, not challenging you, but just like, what is it? Like, okay, so I sign up as an affiliate. What do I get? And when can I be in business?
Yeah. Well, for the affiliate side, it's doing it yourself. So that would be up to you is when you can get in business. On the done for you side, I can get it done. Like you'll be built out in 2 weeks. You'll be ready to go with
2 weeks,
whatever the
okay.
plan is. Yeah.
See,
And
that
that's just
helps a
for-
lot. Thank you.
Yeah. About 2 weeks. Maybe closer to a week, but it also depends on how quick you give me the onboarding forms. You know what I mean? And so it's like if you can get me the forms today, we can be ready for sure in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And so guys, like Wilf, I know you've been on here before. Normally my 2K bank is a first time offer. It's a one-time thing, guys. But I'm ready to close some deals today. And if you guys want to, I'll give you guys all a second chance if you've been here before. I'll open up the 2K minimum for 25 hours. And then I just dropped my one-to-one calendar down below in the chat. if you guys would grab a time there, like you don't even need to go through the whole affiliation. I'll do it with you personally. Grab a time. I'll get with you guys later today, and we'll get you guys enrolled. 25 hours is enough to do more than what you need to set up in 2 weeks. You'll have hours to refine it after that and keep going. I'll personally help you get a plan together, and we can get this done. But really, this is the best deal in the market. It's just you guys just got to take action. At least the 2K gives the lowest one, and
Well, Wilf, I don't know where you're at. You have the 2K and you have the 2500. The 2500 is 35 hours, right?
you get an
So
extra 10 hours. Yeah, it's
you
a
get an extra
significant.
10 hours on that because it's not that much of a difference. So basically what Rob's offering you is basically hitting the easy button, the express line at Disneyland. You don't have to wait in the line anymore to try to learn how to do everything. He's putting you right up front and putting you in business and getting your system set up so it's automatically going on that supercharged
Yeah.
snapshot for your company.
And if you guys want like even a more personal experience at the 5K tier, you get 100 hours. Now, after the tax credit, it's dirt cheap. That means you can set up a sub account for like $100. It's next to nothing. And if you do the 5K or higher, I will personally go through your entire onboarding. I will help you get everything done personally without even draining your hours. I'll review your copy before you get it and give you an extra layer of personal service. But even if you don't do that, if you just do the 2K, you can bring it on the mastermind and I'll do it with you the same way. You just have to come on my time. That's the only difference.
Hey, Rob, real quick, why don't you explain people once they come into and are done for you, what is the next step? You guys do Loom, you do meetings every week that's not associated with your bank.
Yes, glad you asked, Lance. So on top of the regular hours that you get, you're going to get the mastermind 3 times a week, and you get as long as you have some hours in your bank, you get a complimentary one-on-one with my IT team every week. You can also request additional meetings that will take 1 hour of your time from them at any time. We've got an IT form you can submit for anything you need. We have a survey that you can fill out anytime you need to have us create a new sub account. It'll walk you through exactly what types of flows the business needs. We have it very streamlined. So not only do other companies charge you more, you're not going to have access to somebody that's been number one in sales at a call center, many, many years. I've got great copy. I'm proven in the system, and I'm making myself accessible to help you guys. Lance, did I miss anything on the extra bonuses?
Nope, that's it. It just make it the value because, like Super Mario was talking about, this is a situation that's very unique that Rod came up with. He wants you to accelerate. He wants you to go, but it gets pretty heavy when you have to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 a month, and your guys are already done. There's really nothing new happening. The thing about it is that the done for you bank is that you have that bank. If you need it, it's there. You can use it. But number two is you're going to have Rob and Rob's team go over anything new that's happening that he can add on that snapshot to make you more efficient. That's what you're going to be in as well if you have the bank of hours and you're still with them.
I was just replying to Farad in the chat. He was asking if we sign up through somebody else, do we still get the done for you deal? Anybody can do the done for you deal, guys. So if you came referred by somebody else, we'll sign them up with you'll sign up with their Go High Level affiliate link. So they'll get the 40% commission there. They're going to get 20% of that done for you bank. So I'm going to shoot them 400 and you still got 25 hours from me to set stuff up for you. So yeah, 100%. You can sign it. You can do that through somebody else. Now, Mario, I know you'd been looking at the DIY. Do you have any interest in done for you as well?
Because I have resources, not at this time, but believe it or not, as I'm thinking, I think I may get it later in the future just to have it to do some more advanced things.
Yeah.
So I think
it's
even
great.
in my situation, I think I may want to get it because it's that gangster. Specifically, the one point you just said right now where we could request 1 hour while we still have the bank, I'm like, this guy's crazy. Like that alone is pretty amazing.
Yeah, you get the thing is it takes weekly check-ins, guys. If you don't have someone meeting with you every week, first off, it's my team's job to help you use the hours. We're gonna find like how you push the needle forward because like I don't get paid again until you use them. So I'm gonna be like, what's holding you back? And I'm incentivized to make a plan for what's gonna help you use more hours, which means that you're growing. And so that's how we do it. Other companies where they have a bank that just expires at the end, where it's like, oh, you get 3 setups per month for $1,000. They prefer to not hear from you. They're not going to give you any free meetings because they don't want you to use the hours. That's it. They just want you to leave it on forever. I need you to stay on clip and to grow. That's how I'm incentivized. Um, so does any,
Wilf,
I know,
Wilf, did you have any other questions or any other concerns, Wilf?
yeah,
Oh, I'm sure other folks have questions, and I don't want to sort of dominate your presentation, but
well,
yeah.
go ahead.
Well, okay. So the do-it-yourself model. What am I looking
Mm-hmm.
at? So I sign up. I'm your sub-affiliate or whatever you call me.
Mm-hmm.
And I can avail myself of your snapshots, but now I want to implement myself. What am
Mm-hmm.
I looking at as a learning curve, as constraints? Because
Mm,
again, at the end of the day, I just want to start calling businesses tomorrow.
it's
A-
gonna
As
it's
You
gonna
mind
take
if I
you.
answer that? Because
yeah, please,
Yeah, tell
it's
please.
him.
2 words: Mission Impossible.
It's
Okay.
hard. Yeah.
It's super hard, man. You're going to be calling people this time next year if you're diligent. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the see, go high level. The challenge with go high level is it 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 doesn't do anything incredibly super ballistic intercontinentally, but it does everything pretty good, like pretty good. And it does more things than anything else. So you can literally do anything and everything on go high level. And if you're like most of us, which is like, holy crap, I didn't know it did that. I didn't know it did that. I didn't know it did that.
Yeah. You
You're
get
never going to
distracted.
finish.
Yeah, guys, I have literally spent 10,000 hours in here. I am literally a master of this platform.
Yes.
100%. Like, and once I reach that level of understanding, like you think that you can do anything in it now, once your brain has the tool belt hardwired like mine does, there's not a problem that I can't immediately like think of a creative solution to. And so like I want to help you guys do it. Like that's my highest value in the world to help other people. And like that's what I'm trying to do here as best I can. So I'm excited to help you guys use it, but 100% the best format is for, I've already got the 10,000 hours in here. Come to these masterminds with me and my team. Let me use the fact that it's already hard coded in here to know exactly what you need to do and know exactly how to do it and tell my team to do it. And then come see me 3 times a week and we will move quick, boy. That's the best way for this to be done ever. Um, and I hope you guys will take advantage of it.
Hey, you got a
So
question in the chat, Rob.
let me see what we got. The first thing I would say about using any of these other tools, I'm going to share my screen and tell you guys my opinion. So I started doing third-party go high level integration 4 years ago. I was strapping together. I've done Air. So this is the AI voice. I've used 4 or 5 different ones. I've used Simple Talk, Air. I've used Bland. I've used Vappy. Closebot is a text AI. I've used Closebot, ZappyChat, WooSender. I've integrated all these in high level. When it comes to ads, I've done Ply, I've done UpHex. Ad Launch is another one. Guys, first off, Go High Level does all of these things. You don't need any of these if you have Go High Level. Period. It's got AI voice, it's got AI texting. And guess what? The one in Go High Level is way better than Closebot or ZappyChat now, and I've used all of them extensively. Ad Launch, Go High Level can now run ads on Google and on Meta. So let me ask you this: when you're setting up a client, you can set up Go High Level like that in pretty much instantly. It's all in there. They can do it. If you have to add something in, it takes a manual step. So now you're adding 3 different things in that are already in Go High Level. Does that make a whole lot of sense to you guys? No. It's going to make your setup take longer. It's going to make it more clunky and more expensive. I guess they're giving it to all in one account. The reason they're doing it all in one account is because you're going to be in his agency. So you're not even going to have your own agency. He's going to own it. And you spend all this time setting it up, and he can turn it off whenever he wants. If you stop paying him, it's gone. So that's what I think about that offer. That explains it. Did that make sense?
Yeah, if I can add a little too, that's kind of the $5 chicken at Costco. They just want to get you in, and then they'll
Yeah.
nickel and dime you on anything else. The other thing is, try them. I promise you, their upcharge for any of the services will be
It's gonna be
nothing like
two,
Rob
three.
is
Yeah,
charging.
I'm letting you get your own agency, so you're getting the base cost of everything. If you guys remember earlier, I was showing you guys how AI employee I could turn it up to 2x. That guy's probably, because you're in his agency, he's probably turned it up to 3x, 2x, something. He's making his money somewhere. But I'm just saying you don't want your system hodgepodge together. Go high level, even though like he said it can do a lot of things pretty well, how well it's integrated and the setup time. So the setup time and how well it's all integrated, that's unparalleled. They are the best at that. Would you agree, Mario? I was
Yes,
saying,
would. Yep,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. And having everything in one place, whether it's for your business or whether you are setting up clients, super important. That's why Go High Level is so big. That's what's so important. And so what they're doing is they're almost taking away what's best about Go High Level. And guys, I learned this the hard way because I learned how to code to develop an app to connect Go High Level to other softwares, to AI voice platforms. That's what I did when I first came on the scene. That's why I sold all my other companies and moved into this. And guess what? It was a terrible decision. It was a terrible decision and it has hurt me so bad. I'm telling you guys, don't try to do third-party integration. Stick with what's in high level, and you're gonna have a much easier time. Your clients are gonna have an easier time, and things are gonna work. After you spend hours setting them up, they're gonna work. Anytime you do third-party integration, there's holes that you'll spend years trying to plug. To be honestly, so
Hey, Rob, that's a good point because Go High Level is complex as enough.
yeah,
If
you
you
don't want
go
to make it
your
more
native and
complex.
you
So.
start going through the list of all your workflows and this happens, then this other action happens. If he does this, then this action happens. It goes back and
Yeah,
forth, and you add a different, totally foreign
right.
code into that, then it's just gonna have problems whenever you're trying to implement and run it smoothly.
Right. So like for instance, if you have an AI voice calling and you're trying to go through your leads and see like what all has been going on, who got called, who didn't, if it's a third-party AI voice, you're gonna have to go into the notes to look to see where the note logged. It's not gonna be, you're not gonna be able to tell like if they've been called properly. If you're using everything and it's in Go High Level, it all shows up in one view: text, emails, web chat, everything. And that's the way you need it. There's so much going on, you need it to be uh, in one place. It's just too much. And Go High Level is great if you keep it simple. And you got like I've had to learn the hard way. The most important thing is to keep it as simple as possible. Um, so we're here at 3:04, guys. Who has grabbed a one-on-one time with me to go to get set up with a bank? Because I'd love to get some of you guys set up. If you've been sitting here on the fence forever, we're hardly going to have another time where we get a guy like Mario. I met Mario a couple days ago, and Mario is not a done for you client, but Mario knows Go High Level. And if you ever had somebody telling you what you need to hear to just give you the signal that this is a good offer and I'm doing everything I can possibly for you guys to make this a win with a system that has been extremely powerful in my life, but it's hard to use, then like this is it. Like you're not going to get a better moment right now than to book a time with me. So I hope somebody has booked. Is there anybody who has any more questions or needs any assistance to get a booking for a call later, or who needs help getting a done for you access? Because we can use this 15-minute call to book to set you up with an affiliate with DIY or done for you. Either way, but it'll need to be one or the other on that call. And I'm going to drop the link one more time and check the chats. GHL per month is an agency for Rod. It's 97 a month. You can have 3 businesses in there for 97. Once you have more than 3, you go to the 297 and you can have unlimited. And once you want to start upcharging them for usage and making even more money, then you can go to the 497. But if you just all you need is high level, it'll be 97 a month, and you can have up to 3 businesses in there. So by that time, you should well be recovering more than 97. You charge your client 97 bucks, you're already even. I'm going to make sure the booking link's in here. Farad, are you going to book a time with me? I'm excited. It sounds like you may. I'm going to drop it right here.
Hey, Lynn, real quick, do you have any questions, Lynn? I know Lynn's been here a couple of times and she had a few questions earlier. Is there anything
Right.
else that you need to know about or you want to talk about?
I guess I just want to bring up the fact, I guess I'm paying 127 for high level right now, I
Probably
guess
197, yeah.
through another agency or something like that.
Oh, I got you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
White label
So-
or whatever. But I guess my question is, so I can sign up as, when you say
new-
agency or affiliate,
Mm-hmm.
um,
What you want to
how
do,
do I-
Lynn?
I'm trying to use it for my business, number
Yes.
one, and then also offer it as well.
Okay.
Yes. So you want to start an agency on the $97 plan. So in
Okay.
that you can just book a time with me, Lynn, and I'll help you do it. and I'll even help you get your sub account transferred from your old agency, so you don't
Okay.
have to worry about that. We'll just tell them, hey, I'm starting my own agency. I need you to transfer my sub account to this agency, and they'll
Okay.
transfer it.
Okay.
And if they don't, then you can use then you can either I can replicate anything you need, or we can just start fresh. It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
So all you need to do is start your agency and make sure you use don't do it without me, because you need to use my link or I won't get credit.
Right. Right.
But you can either use the survey. But Lynn, can you just grab a time for later today? Do you have any time?
I don't have time for later today.
Grab grab a time for tomorrow.
I'll grab a
So,
time. I'll grab a
yeah,
time. Here.
grab a time, and then I see some times I didn't know I had, which is good. Um, so for Rod, I want to make sure you grab it before I end this meeting. When are you thinking is going to work for you? Let me check to make sure it wasn't next week. Guys, if you lose the ability to do that, here's how you can always get back on track. If I exit and you didn't get the right link, you can just go to massmarket.ai. This should be pretty easy to remember by now. And here's my masterclass video. And right here, this is the survey. This will help you so once you start a trial, it's going to take you to the page where you can book a one-on-one 15-minute call with me. And that 15-minute call, like now I only do paid one-on-ones for $100 for 15 minutes, or you can start a trial or get affiliated and you get a free 15-minute. And then I'm available, of course, 3 times a week. I'm not trying to make myself hard to access. I'm just trying to get people to come to the time I'm already allocating for everybody. Because obviously, like I have a lot that I'm managing for you guys. So you can start right here anytime. You can get started, and it'll walk you through trials and take you to my calendar. Now, the first part is just going to ask you some basics, then it's going to reload, and then it's going to give you the second part, which is going to help you get affiliated and book a time with me. So, guys, I'm excited. Wilf, I hope you'll pull the trigger, man.
Well,
I hope you're. Go ahead.
in that 15-minute call, what do we accomplish?
Depends on how far you got without me. So either I'll get you onboarded if you're DIY, help you get into the resources, make sure you know what to do. Or if it's done for you, you can ask me whatever questions you have. So you could just get affiliated. And if you want to start done for you, come with your final questions to that 15-minute call. We'll talk about it, talk about the agreement, and get it done. Now, this form at the end, it's going to ask you which hour pack you want. You can fully, like, it'll send you the contract. You can sign it and go all the way through onboarding fully automated. And this is also a perfect example of how it can help you fully automate your onboarding process for your businesses. But the 15-minute call is just a way to be able to ask one-on-one questions, if you want to have that as a part without it burning, some hours.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, fellas.
I booked my.
Lynn,
I booked
awesome. Farad, are you all good?
All right. Thanks, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn. Those are one of my more favorite meetings, Mario. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciated that. I'm gonna snippet that. That's gonna go all over my socials, bro. I appreciate it. And my affiliate link for HighLevel, I'll go ahead and drop that here. Now, if you don't have a HighLevel account, this is the one right there. And now you also get that going through the survey that I was showing you guys. But if you need it, it's right here. And even if you fill out the first part of that survey, as soon as you say your name, email, phone number, what you came to learn, what HighLevel plan you're on, it'll text you all my links. And not just this link, but it'll text you the upgrade links, the AI employee instructions, and everything.
Hey, Rob, really
yeah.
quick, I just wanted to share with Wolf one of the things. There are 4 stages of learning. One is unconscious incompetence, which is what he described. You don't know what you don't know. The better one is conscious incompetence, where at least you know what you don't know. Then you get to conscious competence, and then you get to where you are with Go High Level, unconscious competence, like you've mastered it, right? So he's in a place where he doesn't even know what he doesn't know. And all I wanted to do was to try to help him get to conscious incompetence, where at least he knows what he doesn't know.
Right.
But it's really hard to evaluate all the value that, like, the gangster offer you're making is hard for someone new to get their mind through, because they're looking at you as, hey, this guy's trying to sell me something.
Right.
And that's not what's happening. This guy's trying to do for you what like no one else would do for you because he's willing to give you stuff that normally he should be charging 5 to 10K for, and give you at a $2,000 of an investment a way to speed, collapse
Yeah.
time frames and put you in a place where, to Wolf's point, I can now go execute.
Right. One thing I'm doing differently too, because like the main purpose of these meetings was first high-level trials. My new ad is targeting people that it's saying, hey, if you're using an agency or a VA to do your high-level work, here's how you get 50% tax credit. And so that's going to get people that are more in like they know how hard this shit is. They've been trying to do it and they're frustrated and they know how expensive everything is. So um that's, I want everybody here. I want everybody to get the benefit. And thank you so much for helping kind of bring everybody up to speed, Mario. This is one of the, biggest compliments I could have because I know how hard I work and what I'm trying to give away. And it's good when and I don't also blame anybody for not realizing it. I also took it's so hard for me to put my mind back in the position of somebody who's just first looking at this too. It's almost like I'm detached from where you guys are as well. And so thank you all so much. It's been my pleasure today. I'll be back on Saturday at 2 p.m. for non-clients. And if you're able to get a trial started or meet with me before then, you're going to be there with me at 1 p.m. and we're going to be getting things moving. So thank you all. Thank you so much, Lance. Lance has been my best bud going through these things. He started coming early on, and I really am liking the group that we're having coming around. If you guys want to see my other current clients, I've got like 10 people that come 3 times a week to these things. We've got we're a community that's growing on the other side of these things. So I'm excited for some of you guys to come and step on that side. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.